Assalamu alaikum dear students. I hope you are fine. Today we will do workbook of unit number 13, The Weeping Princess 2 of Oxford Modern English for class 4. Come towards page number 96 of your workbook. Here is unit number 13, The Weeping Princess 2. Here you can see part A, which is about transitive and intransitive verbs. As I gave you the concept of transitive and intransitive verbs in my previous lecture of unit number 13, The Weeping Princess 2. And we did its exercise too. Let's have a look at it again. As you all know that a verb is an action word. Any action or work done is called a verb, like play, write, jump and sleep. And a verb can be transitive or intransitive. A transitive verb is a verb that demands an object. Some object is necessary for a transitive verb. A sentence will not seem complete if there is no object after a transitive verb. For example, please bring coffee. Here the verb bring is transitive, as coffee is an object after it. An intransitive verb is the opposite of a transitive verb. It does not require an object to complete it. For example, they jumped, she sang. Here, jumped and sang are intransitive verbs. Let's start doing our exercise on page number 96. Transitive and intransitive verbs. Some verbs can be transitive as well as intransitive. I have just given you the concept of a transitive and an intransitive verb, that a transitive verb demands an object after it and an intransitive verb does not require an object after it. But there are some verbs which can be both transitive and intransitive. Here are two examples in which the verb eat is intransitive in one and transitive in the other. The children eat. Eat is intransitive because it does not have an object. We are not told what the children eat. Now look at the second one. The children eat cakes. Eat here is transitive. The object of the verb is cakes. What do the children eat? They eat cakes. So eat here is transitive. Number 1. Use the following verbs in sentences of your own. A as a transitive verb and B as an intransitive verb. Here are some verbs given for you. You have to make sentences of them. One should be transitive and second should be intransitive. The first one is follow. Number 1. You can follow me. Here the verb follow is transitive as the object is me. Number 2. We followed. We followed. Here the verb follow is intransitive as there is no object after it. B. Play. Number 1. He played the piano. Here the verb play is transitive as piano is the object. Number 2. He played well. This is intransitive. C. Swung. Swung का मतलब होता है घुमाना. Number 1. I swung the bat. Here the verb swung is transitive as bat is the object. Number 2. The pendulum swung. This is intransitive. D. Spoke. Number 1. She spoke to the teacher. Here the verb spoke is transitive as the teacher is an object. Number 2. She spoke softly. This is intransitive. Come towards part B, participles. Here is a table given. Present tense, past tense and participle. Present tense break, past tense broke, participle broken. Present tense write, past tense wrote, participle written. Let's understand first the concept of the forms of the verb. As you all know that a verb is an action word. A verb also tells us about the time of an action, that if the action took place in the past or if it is taking place in the present or if it will happen in the future. A verb can have three main forms. The base or the present form of the verb, which we call the first form of the verb. Number 2, the past form of the verb, which we call the second form of the verb. And number 3, the ed form of the verb, which we call participle or the third form of the verb. In order to understand the forms of the verb, you have to keep one thing in mind, that a verb may change its form according to the tense. Let's understand first the base form or the first form of the verb. The base form of the verb is the form to which we add an ending or which we modify to get another form. For example, if I say plays, played and playing, here the verb play has 3 different endings, but the main form or the base form of the verb is play. The present form of the verb is the base form of the verb. The present tense uses the base form of the verb by adding s or es with verbs in singular. The past tense form of the verb or the second form of the verb is used to express an action in the past. For example, broke and wrote. The third form or the ed form of the verb is called participle. A participle is formed by adding endings like d, ed, en, t or n to the verb. For example, if we have a verb look and we add ed to it, it will be a participle. The participle or the third form of the verb eat is eaten. The participle of keep is kept. The participle or the third form of the verb drive is driven. Now come towards page number 97. Number 1. Fill in the blanks with the past tense of a verb from the box below. As I told you that a past tense form of the verb is the second form of the verb. So you have to fill all these blanks by using second form of the verb. A. Sarah dashed onto the rope and pulled. We have to choose any verb from this box. The possible option could be hold, but the second form of the verb hold is held. So Sarah held onto the rope and pulled. B. Samina dashed a letter to her mother. The option we can pick from this box could be send, but the second form of the verb send is sent. So Samina sent a letter to her mother. C. The horse dashed the rider off its back. We can pick throw, but the second form of the verb throw is threw. The horse threw the rider off its back. D. The dolphins dashed quite close to the ship. We can pick swim. The dolphins swam quite close to the ship. The second form of the verb swim is swam. So the dolphins swam quite close to the ship. E. The ship dashed some rocks near the coast. We can pick strike, but the second form of the verb strike is struck. So the ship struck some rocks near the coast. Number 2. Fill in the blanks with the participle of a verb from the box above. Now you have to fill these blanks with the participle form of a verb. As I told you that a participle is the third form of the verb. So you have to fill all these blanks with the third form of the verb. A. The story was not dashed by the children. From the box above we can choose forget for this blank. But we have to write participle in these blanks. We cannot write it forget. The participle of forget is forgotten. The story was not forgotten by the children. B. When the branch was dashed, the mangoes fell off. From the box above we can choose shake for this blank. The participle form of the verb shake is shaken. When the branch was shaken, the mangoes fell off. C. The field has been dashed with bean seeds. From the box above we can choose sow. The third form or the participle form of the verb sow is sown. The field has been sown with bean seeds. D. The ball was dashed high in the air. From the box above we can choose fling. The participle of fling is flung. The ball was flung high in the air. E. The postcard was dashed by my brother. From the box above we can choose write. The participle of verb write is written. The postcard was written by my brother. Number 3. Can you complete this table? Now you have to provide the missing form of the verb in this table. Number 1. Buy. Present tense buy. Past tense bought. The participle is also bought. Buy, bought, bought. Spring. Past tense sprang. Participle sprung. Present tense show. Past tense showed. Participle shown. Wind, wound, wound. Swear, swore, sworn. Now come towards part C on page number 98. I can't because. Can't is used when we are unable to do something, and because is used to give the reason or explanation for why we are not doing that thing. The girl is happy because she is on the swing. Here the sentence is in two parts. The girl is happy and she is on the swing. Because is connecting these two parts of the sentence. The elephant can't go through the door because the door is too small. Here we are using both can't and because. The elephant can't go through the door because the door is too small. Because is giving the reason or the explanation. Number 1. Match the two halves of the sentences in columns A and B. Here is a column given for you. You have to match each sentence in column A with the right option in the column B. A. I can't buy any sweets because I don't have any money. I can't sit down because the chair is broken. The car won't start because there is no petrol in the tank. The man is angry because he has lost his money. Number 2. Write sentences of your own. Each sentence must contain the word because and one of the phrases below. Here are the phrases given for you. You have to make sentences by using can't and because. Some of them are done for you as an example, and you will make on your own the rest of them. Number 1. The baby can't climb trees because he is too young. B. The policeman can't catch the thief because he is too quick. C. I can't buy the silk shirt because it was too expensive. D. They can't buy a new bike because they are too poor. E. My uncle says he can't run because he is too old. Come towards part D on page number 99. May or may not. May is used to express possibility. May not is used when you are supposed not to do a certain thing or you are not permitted to do something. Number 1. Write sentences about the pictures below using the word may. The first one has been done for you. A. If the fat man sits in the chair, it may break. Now, may is indicating the possibility that if the fat man sits in the chair, it may break. B. If the boy dash. Now look at the second picture where a boy is beating a drum. If the boy beats the drum hard, it may break. C. If the bicycle. If the bicycle has a puncture, they may fall off. D. If that man cuts the tree down, the dog may get hurt. Number 2. Now match the following. Number 1. You may have to wait in the lift for 2 hours if the electricity goes off. You may drown if you go to the sea in a storm. C. You may have to leave the house if you don't pay the rent. D. You may knock into things if you can't see very well. E. You may not be able to eat this biscuit if your teeth are loose. With this, our lesson comes to an end. Stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.